Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Now, time to go visit Shipley and see if he can set up a meeting with Luke. And you have a puzzle, don't you? Yes, you do. Puzzles are the only way to pass the time during this newsworthy shift. See if you can wrap your brain around this head scratcher I cooked up. Puzzle 56. 5 stamps, worth 20 points. The 5 numerical stamps shown below are designed to fill in the 4 blank squares and complete the equation. Only 1 digit can be used in each square. Your task is to make a valid equation using the fewest number of stamps to fill all 4 blank squares. Pick the stamps you'll use by checking the boxes below them, and then tap Submit. Well, let's see. You can make a valid equation here in many ways, but we need to have, well, A plus B plus C equal something equal a single digit. Well, let's see. And nothing here. I mean, technically, could you actually make that a 2? No, you couldn't make that 5 a 2, could you? So it wouldn't work in that regard. But you can't make this 6 a 9. And if you make the 6 a 9, then 3 plus 3 plus 3 can equal 9.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it!
Correct. The 3 and 6 stamps are all you need. If you turn the 6 round, you can make a 9. And equal 9, you simply use the 3 stamp 3 times in a row, and you're done. Huh? You solved it? Great. Now how am I supposed to get through another boring day on the job? Boring? Don't you work for a crime syndicate? If your job's boring, you're doing it wrong. Gee, I must be hearing things, because I could have sworn you just told me how to do my job. No, I didn't mean anything by it, but just ignore me. So, Luke almost gets himself offed with his little comment there. But now we are in the cafe. So let's go ahead and talk to Shipley and see if he will set up the meeting with Luke. Greetings, Shipley. Excellent timing, Professor. I just received a message for you from Luke. He would like you to go to the observatory in the park north of here. See that you're not followed. The park is the one on the road that joins Flatstone Street with Midland Road, correct? That's the one. Luke will be there waiting for you. Why do we need to make sure we're not being followed? It sounds like someone out there may be monitoring our movements. Flora, are you paying attention to what's being said? It's very important. Of course I'm listening. Moving around in a group of 3 will make us more conspicuous. I know you don't want to be left alone, but I think it would be best if you waited for us at the hotel. Again. As soon as we're done with talking with the other Luke, we'll come to get you. No, I'm coming with you. Now, Flora. Oh, come on, Professor. Let her come along. We'll do our best to be stealthy on our way to the park. I don't know about this. It'll be fine. Besides, it might be dangerous to leave Flora all by herself. I suppose you might have a point. Where we're heading could lead us into some very dangerous situations. Are you sure you want to come along with us? Of course I do. I'm not scared. Well, that settles it. Let's get moving. Sorry, Luke, but we've got no choice to put our dinner plans on hold again. I understand, Professor. No one wants to eat more than I do, but we shouldn't keep Luke waiting. Well then, what are we waiting for? Off we go! But before we go, puzzle. Welcome to London's most delicious destination. I hope you brought your appetites. Not to mention your thinking caps. I've heard you have a real knack for solving puzzles. I suppose you could say that. Why do you bring it up, sir? See, I ordered a few number plates for use in the back, but the company made a mistake. Number 57, Mispainted Plates, worth 30 points. The numbered plates you ordered have finally arrived. But wait a second. Oh, misfortune. The manufacturer painted all the numbers on backward by mistake. You'd like to use them as soon as possible, but it will take quite a while to fix each and every plate. To save time, the manufacturer would like you to make do with the plates you can use, that you can use as is, and only send back the ones that must be fixed. Check off only the plates you can't use. Well, let's see here. The 0 will work just fine. The 1 works just fine. The 2 and 5 can substitute for each other. The 3, no problem there. This 4 can be rotated around a little bit just fine. Let's see, 7, no problem there. The 8, no problem there. And let's see, the 9, can you spin it around to make a 6? No, and you can't spin the 6 around. So the only ones we have to replace are the 6 and the 9, because they do not rotate around to each other. Oh well.
Let's see if I've got this right. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Awesome. 6 and 9 definitely won't work. 0, 1, and 8 are symmetrical, so they're clearly okay as is. If you rotate the 2 and 5 180 degrees, they can replace each other, and rotating the 4 and 7 as shown above allows them both to work just fine. Pretty neat. It looks like I asked the right man for help. Thank you, sir. I won't forget this. Believe me, there will be more than a little extra gravy on the next pie you order here. We got a milk bottle sticker, and we got a new delivery request. Let's fill that out, shall we? Oops. Actually, read it. Palliard's Tomato Supreme. Oh dear, I'm in a bit of a pickle. I have to make a tureen of my famous Tomato Supreme, but I've run out of tomatoes. Can you go and get one for me? Deliver tomato in 10 seconds. Oh yeah, I didn't like this one much, did I? Okay, let's see. I think we'll want to leave that there because we're going to have to ricochet back. Okay. Put that there. Yep, that does it. Land on the bar. There we go. Brilliant! Just in time. Thank you, Parrot. I owe you one. And one tureen of Tomato Supreme. The secret ingredient is chickpeas. Want to try some? Tomato? And yet, another person is happy. And we finished off 1/3 of the delivery requests. So we're done in here now. And we done with you. And now we've got 2 people standing here that we know pretty well. Let's talk to the one we don't hate. Yet. You there, with the shady expression. Look me in the eyes when I talk to you. I'm reading here. Why don't you buzz off? Listen, hooligan, I'm acting under the authority of Scotland Yard. I demand that you comply with my investigation. Scotland Yard? Pfft, big deal. It's been years since the police had any power in this town. No power, you say? You do well to take a close look at the fellow before you. The very sight of these fists sends thugs running for the hills. Whoa there, buddy. Settle down. Somebody help me. This weirdo's getting too close for comfort. Inspector, calm yourself. Huh? Luke. Not now, lad. I'm putting the screws to this dubious fellow here. Inspector, please. I can vouch for this man. He's an ordinary citizen. Oh, so he's a friend of yours, Layton? You should have said so earlier. You're off the hook, newspaper boy. But listen well, because I'll only say this once. The thanks. I'm listening. The soul of Scotland Yard, and what it stands for, is immortal, even in a corrupt pit of depravity like this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an investigation to attend to. Good day, Layton. Whew. Thanks for saving me from that loon. What was all that gibberish about Scotland Yard? Oh, the inspector doesn't mean any harm. He just tends to get a little worked up. Indeed he does. But now that we've done that, we can't go in there at all for whatever reason. Let's keep going, shall we? Let's not talk to... Well, let's go ahead and talk to you. Come by and pay your sweetheart a visit anytime, Fluky. I'll be here waiting for you. And up. Nothing to say? The breeze today is so nice. I wish my hubby would come home from work so we could go on a picnic. Oh well. And I believe... Yeah, we want to go this way. Because we are at the gate and we have this guy standing right here. Anything new for us? Huh, it's maddeningly quiet. Why did the boss have to post me here? No, nothing? Okay. I can't seem to open the door to the observatory. Is that so? Huh. It appears that a puzzle is locking this door. Huh. I guess you're right. Worry not, Luke. I'll solve this puzzle and have us through the door before you know it. Puzzle number 58. Gravity Maze. Worth 30 points. Move the red and blue blocks to their respective spaces. Tap the arrow buttons at the bottom to rotate the playing field by 90 degrees. Blocks fall downward when there's nothing under them. Let's give it a try. Okay. Oh, let's see. I believe... Yeah, then we want to do this. And see how that works? It gets out of the way, or as soon as nothing's under it, it falls to the bottom. I think if I just... Yep. Bingo.
I've got a good
There are more of those waiting for us.
Few things satisfy like a
And a
puzzle
few of
solved.
them actually will take a while to work out the first time you look at them. That did it, Luke. The lock is disabled. And the door is open. And of course, we have a new screen. Kind of. Here, 1. There's 2. And 3. So now let's go ahead and talk to Luke here. Old Luke. Big Luke. Thank you for meeting me here. I know it's a bit out of the way. I wanted to make sure you weren't followed, and this place afforded me the best view to do that. Have you made any progress in your investigation? We've encountered some unexpected turns, but on the whole, it's going well. I can't believe I'm meeting Luke from the future. Eh? Oh, Flora, it's you. I didn't recognize you there for a moment. You'll have to excuse me. This is all a bit unexpected. It's nice to know that some things never change. I see you're still as easily flustered. You're one to talk. As I recall, you're pretty easily flustered yourself. But it's good to see you. You look well. Yes, Flora would be one of the unexpected turns in question. Inspector Chelmy and Barton are here as well. Well, I'm not too surprised by the inspector's arrival. That man lives for police work. Are you saying you expected him to tail us back here? Expected? No, but I acknowledged it as a possibility. Enough chatter for now. We need to discuss how we're going to get to Chinatown. We haven't a chance of getting through unless we get those guards to leave the gate. And you've found a way to lure them away, haven't you? Yes. See, the guards don't hang around the area all the time. They only man their positions when Layton tells them to. In other words, my future self has some reason to post watchmen in the area. I confess that could be my fault. I've been doing a lot of reconnaissance in the area and may have been spotted. Anyway, the crucial point to take away is that the guards will leave their post if their boss says to. I understand, but how do we get my future self to issue that order? Luckily, Layton almost never interacts directly with his little grunts. Instead, he has his lieutenant, Bostro, give out the orders. I'm sure you remember him. He was that giant thug giving orders at the casino. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. If the thug's by the gate hear Bostro tell them to get lost, I'm sure they'll abandon their posts. Then all we need to do is record Bostro's voice and play it back for the guards. Well done, little Luke. But have you figured out how to reproduce Bostro's voice? I seem to remember you're picking up a new friend near the river who boasts impressive vocal talents. Of course, Thoris. We can get him to mimic Bostro's voice. That's the idea. But how do we get Thoris to learn how to say "get lost" in Bostro's voice? That could prove quite difficult. Nah, "get lost" is something of a catchphrase for Bostro. He's always yelling it. I spent quite a few afternoons spying on the man. He uses it at least a dozen times a day. That's not a very nice thing to say. Well, he's not a very nice fellow, as you may have noticed. That catchphrase is our ticket into Chinatown. We should start looking for him immediately. Alright, Bostro's likely somewhere in the vicinity of the casino. Heading back to that area is a dangerous move, but we should start our search for him there. And thus ends Chapter 6. Good timing, in my opinion. And when we return, we begin Chapter 7, Chinatown. But, for now, the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one is an excellent stopping point. So, I will see everybody back for more Professor Layton and the Unwound Village next time. Take care, folks. See you then.